urgently to those people are suffering, those people, those animals, those beings are suffering from natural disaster, war, diseases. So we do that on the basis of bodhicitta motivation and refuge.
首先，我们今天开始上课前呢，首先大家一起做祈请和这个共修。那么，为了一切的众生，为了这个世界的和平，也为了所有的家人和朋友和这个世界一切的安乐，请大家做回向和共修。
Sangye Jodang Zoje Jonala Janju Badu Dani Jazoje Daje Jinzoje Be Sonamje Dola Penje Sangye Jobarai Jo Sangye Jodang Zoje Jonala Janju Badu Dani Jazoje Daje Jinzoje Be Sonamje Dola Penje Sangye Jobarai Jo Sangye Jodang Zoje Jonala Janju Badu Dani Jazoje Daje Jinzoje Be Sonamje Dola Penje Sangye Jobarai Semje damje dewa dang dewe ju dang demra ju je semje damje dunga dang dunga je ju dang dawa ju je semje damje dunga mebe dewa dang mi dawa ju je semje damje nyere cha dang ni dang dawe danyo lan ne para ju ro je semje damje dewa dang dewe ju dang demra ju je semje damje dunga dang dunga je ju dang dawa ju je semje damje dunga mebe dewa dang mi dawa ju je semje damje nyere cha dang ni dang dawe Anyola nebra juroji semje damje dewa dang dewe judan dembra juje semje damje dunga dang dunga je judan dawa juje semje damje dunga mebe dewa dang mi dawa semje damje nyere jadani dang dawe danyola nebra juroji gange doze ne zone dawa damje bambe jere dambe chene tenze Godam de la chaze lo dabje doje shaje re doji jeje mendo deje bejomba zeje lumbo dabo zebe go shaje jabo de la chaze lo Daya dao muni muni ma muni yeso ha daya dao muni muni ma muni yeso ha daya dao muni muni ma muna yeso Daya dao muni muni ma muna yeso ha daya dao muni muni ma muna yeso ha daya dao muni muni ma muna yeso Daya dao muni muni ma muna yeso ha daya dao muni muni ma muna yeso ha daya dao muni muni ma muna yeso ha Daya dao monga de gade baranga de bara samga de buddhi yeso ha daya dao monga de gade baranga de bara samga de buddhi yeso ha daya dao monga de gade baranga de bara samga de buddhi yeso Daya dao monga de gade baranga de bara samga de buddhi yeso ha daya dao monga de gade baranga de bara samga de buddhi yeso Daya dao monga de gade baranga de bara samga de buddhi yeso ha daya dao monga de gade baranga de bara samga de buddhi yeso ha mi me zeve te jin chere se te me jembe ombo jambe yang de bo ma le jum se sang yen da kan je jembe zu je song ga ba lo san ta be sham la so wa mi me zeve te jin chere se te me jembe ombo jambe yang de bo ma le jum se sang yen da kan je jembe zu je song ga ba lo san ta be sham la so wa de mi me zeve te jin chere se te me jembe ombo jambe yang de bo ma le jum se sang yen da Kanchen jembe zo jen zonga ba lo san tabe shab la so wa de mi me zewe de jen jen re se de me jembe ombo jembe yang de po ma le chom se sang ye da kanchen jembe zo jen zonga lo san tabe shab la so wa de mi me zewe de jen jen re se de me jembe ombo jembe yang de po ma le chom se sang ye da kanchen jembe zo jen zonga ba lo san tabe shab la so wa mi me zewe de jen jen re se de me jembe ombo jembe yang de po ma le chom se sang ye da kanchen jembe zo jen zonga Lo san da be jam la zo wa de omo mani pe me hung 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 omo mani pe me omo mani pe me hung 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 omo mani pe me Om mani padme hum, 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 Om mani padme hum. Om mani padme Om dare du re so ha, Om dare du re so ha, Om dare du re so ha. Om dare du re so ha, 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 Om dare du re so. Om dare du re so ha, 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 Om dare du re so. Om dare du re so ha, 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 Om dare du re so ha. Om dare du re so ha, Om dare du re so ha, Om dare du re so ha, Om dare du re so ha. Om dare du re so ha, Om dare du re so ha, Om dare du re so ha, Om dare du re so ha. Tayata Om beganze ma beganze raja samoga de so ha. Tayata Om beganze ma beganze raja samoga de so. Tayada Om beganze ma beganze raja samoga de so ha. Tayada Om beganze ma beganze raja samoga de so ha. Tayada Om beganze ma beganze raja samoga de so. Tayada Om beganze ma beganze raja samoga de so ha. Tayada Om beganze ma beganze raja samoga de so ha. Tayada Om beganze ma beganze raja samoga de so ha. Om mare zamam so ha, 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 Om mare zamam so. Om mare zamam so ha, Om mare zamam so ha, Om mare zamam so ha. Da ye jawa tam je da ke ba yin la san be de ni ke me zhe jun du ba la me jin je. Raja Jongo Jeze Do, Dojo Mejo Yanza So, Sende Semele Jome Jiba Gune Nyo Do Jab Do So, Jawa De Nyo Do Dan, Waze Chema Do Jone, Do Waji Jamalu, De Zala Go Barai Jo. Guru Rinpoche prayer for protection from natural disaster.
祈请文。
When obstacles arise in earth, water, fire, and air, to threaten this illusory body of ours with the destruction, with no trace of doubt or hesitation, we pray, O Guru Rinpoche, with the goddesses of the four elements, you will harmonize the element into their natural state. Of this we have no doubt. To the lotus-born Guru Ujjain, we pray, grant your blessing so all our wishes be spontaneously fulfilled.
地
Sa
水
ju me lo ju be bar je je ju lu ni je je be de jun se yi ni te zo me bar is wa de we je ju wa je ye la mo ro je ju wa ra sa je bar te zo me we je be ma ju ne la is wa de be. Oh, sorry. You can read one time in Chinese.
地水火风四大起障碍，若致损害危急患取时，心我疑惑专一而祈请，吾今遇四大佛母等，必将四大平息于当下。吾间莲花生前，我祈请，加持愿望自然获成就。
For protection from weapons and persecution, when faced by killers on all sides, who threaten us with the leather weapons, with no trace of doubt or hesitation, we pray. O Guru Rinpoche, the protections of your Vajra tent will cause killers to panic and weapons to be scattered. To the lotus-born Guru of Ujjain, we pray. Grant your blessing so all our wishes be spontaneously fulfilled.
被杀害、被任何杀夺军众围困，以利兵器攻击迫害时，心无疑惑专一而祈请，乌金一齐所具金刚杖，定令杀手惊恐兵器脱，无间莲花生前我祈请，加持愿望自然获成就。
感谢见面马杰他古罗呀那也存在也能被也对不起你怕呀那一年太重也没把那一时望也对不为见也对见古罗当也对吧也先马也对见也存在也托了把那也就也为见别马也穷的来也时望也对不Samba lunje ru marai jinje lo. The prayers to Guru Rinpoche for removing obstacles and fulfilling wishes. Embodiment of Buddhas of the past, present, and future, Guru Rinpoche, master of all siddhis, Guru of great bliss, dispeller of all obstacles, lawful substitutor of maras. To you I pray, inspire me with your blessing, so that outer, inner, and secret obstacles are dispelled, and all my aspirations are spontaneously fulfilled.
三世佛陀 Guru Rinpoche， 一切成就资主大乐尊，障碍片除威猛，伏魔力，至诚祈请，赐予加持力，平息内外灭一切魔障。加持所愿，自然得成就。
Tu sumo e sanje ayam guru e rinpo e che ayam udu e gundang e dewa e jimbe e shaba. Parche gunse e dudu e tabe e che e sewa e devso e jinge labdu e se. China e sanve parache e shiva e dai. Samba e linje e ndo barai jinje lo. Omo a hu e benzaran guru e bema e sidi hu. Omo a hu e benzaran guru e bema e sidi hu. Omo a hu e benzaran guru e bema e sidi hu. Omo a hu e benzaran guru e bema e sidi hu. Omo a hu e benzaran guru e bema e sidi hu. Omo a hu e benzaran guru e bema e sidi hu. Omo a hu e benzaran guru e bema e sidi hu. Omo a hu e benzaran guru e bema e sidi So here, make it as sincere, as wholehearted, as single-pointed, as strong as possible dedication for all the dedication that you want to make, okay, without any doubts in the enlightened capabilities and the blessings of the Guru Rinpoche.
那这边呢，一心不二的升起强大的信心，把自己所发愿、所求的对这个莲花生大师升起不二的信心，他将加持我们一切所愿、满所愿，一切加持将皆能圆满，这样的一个信心。
Tu sumo e sanje ayam guru e rinpo e che ayam udu e gundang e dewa e jimbe e shaba. Parche Gunze Ye Drabe Ye Ze Ye Sewan Ye Deviso Chinje Labdu Ye So Chena Ye Zanwe Ye Parache Ye Shiva Ye Dai Samba Ye Lunje Ye Dro Parai Jinje Yawade Nudo Dalama Sanji Dugan and Duaji Yamaluba de Sala Gobrasho, Jambepa Vijitra Jambana Gundo Sambo de Adesh. The Gunji Jezo Dalo Java de Tamje Rabdo, the Zochepe Java, Tamje, Mogana, Chudunga, Daji Jemezawa, Sambo Jeje Rabdo, Ovra J, SMJ never, Jinima, Yudon, Taji to Enemalu, Tado Juma, never, Bedan Soa, Migabi, Shendo, Simjera, Samba Chujin. 다시 주님들의 친절한 님의 고향들의 인제 다도들의 군주 숨기 다시. Okay, thank you. So someone reading the Lamrim, and please do glimpse of meditation on entire Lamrim path.
我们念诵的时候，请做这个思维修。
In English, Sunita.
Thank you.
Thank you. The foundation of all good qualities. The foundation of all good qualities is the kind and perfect pure Guru. Correct devotion to him is the root of the path. By clearly seeing this and applying great effort, please bless me to rely upon him with great respect. Understanding that the precious freedom of this rebirth is found only once is greatly meaningful and is difficult to find again. Please bless me to generate the mind that unceasingly, day and night, takes its essence. This life is as impermanent as a water bubble. Remember how quickly it decays and death comes. After death, just like a shadow follows the body, the results of black and white karma follow. Finding firm and definite conviction in this, please bless me always to be careful to abandon even the slightest negativities and accomplish all virtuous deeds. Seeking samsaric pleasures is the door to all suffering. They are uncertain and cannot be relied upon. Recognizing these shortcomings, please bless me to generate the strong wish for the bliss of liberation. Led by this pure thought, mindfulness, alertness, and great caution arise. The root of the teachings is keeping the Pradamoshka vows. Please bless me to accomplish this essential practice. Just as I have fallen into the sea of samsara, so have all mother migratory beings. Please bless me to see this, train in supreme bodhicitta, and bear the responsibility of freeing migratory beings. Even if I develop only bodhicitta, but I don't practice the 3 types of morality, I will not achieve enlightenment. With my clear recognition of this, please bless me to practice the bodhisattva vows with great energy. Once I have pacified distractions to wrong objects and correctly analysed the meaning of reality, please bless me to generate quickly within my mind stream the unified path of calm abiding and special insight. Having become a pure vessel by training in the general path, please bless me to enter the holy gateway of the fortunate ones, the supreme Vajra vehicle. At that time, the basis of accomplishing the 2 attainments is keeping pure vows and samaya. As I have become firmly convinced of this, please bless me to protect these vows and pledges like my life. Then, having realized the importance of the 2 stages, the essence of the Vajrayana, By practicing with great energy, never giving up the 4 sessions, please bless me to realize the teachings of the Holy Guru. Like that, may the gurus who show the noble path and the spiritual friends who practice it have long lives. Please bless me to pacify completely all outer and inner hindrances. In all my lives, never be separated from perfect gurus. May I enjoy the magnificent Dharma. By completing the qualities of the stages and paths, may I quickly attain the state of Vajradhara.
Thank you.
公文的功德本收，请念诵。这位同学可以打开你的静音。
Can't hear clearly.
是我来念吗？
对，您可以开始。
可以了吧？
对，
可以，谢谢。
好吧，正道起名品，加倍具化润，中科巴大师照，法尊法师意，助功德本恩德师，如理一子是道基，善了知己多特例，恭敬清净起加持，偶一得子享满生，知己难得具大义。遍诸昼夜恒无间，升起艰辛愿加持。生命动摇如水泡，速即坏灭当念始。死后如影随雨行，黑白业果恒随逐。或定解以举罪具，虽作小罪亦应除。勤修一切妙善具，常不放逸起加持。受孕无厌众苦门，不可保性山有弱。见过患己当希求，解脱妙若愿加持。清净一落所引发，正知正念不放逸。圣教根本别解脱，修为坚实起加持。如至沉没山有海，慈母众生悉如是。见己恒度众生代，修菩提心愿加持。发心若不学三界，当知定不证菩提。故应勤发大精进，学菩萨戒起加持。善此邪境令寂灭，独理观察真实义。弟子妙观双运道，速当升起愿加持。善修共道成法器，城中最胜金刚乘。诸善丈夫圣道驾，月数屈如起加持。22种成就本，为护庆律三位耶。感恩上师，阿弥陀佛。
谢谢。
还有2句。
你的 reading 很好听。
The
rhythm very nice. 谢谢。
师兄，这2句都念完。
You finished reading?
Not yet, I think.
Not yet?
I think so. 来，这位师兄，那边还有2句没有念完。
Sorry.
愿获正识决定解，继续往下念。如命守护其加持，看到吧？次不东达续补心，请继续念。好，我来。For auspiciousness, I'll finish. I think she.
Okay. Yeah. Dissolve into emptiness.
自证通达续补心，2次中要勤善勤习，4作余节不放慢，如师教修愿加持。愿说如是妙道师， 即正修办坚固住，内外一切诸障碍，速即熄灭，起加持。愿一切身不舍离，善施受用正法乐，圆满道地诸功德，速证圣位金刚持。阿弥陀佛。
Now finish?
Finished.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Okay. Yes. So, yeah, we are continuing teaching on the Bodhisattva's vows. So from the root text, even if I develop only bodhicitta, but I don't practice the 3 types of morality. So even you develop bodhicitta, even you become bodhisattva, but if you don't practice, if you don't continue to practice the 3 types of morality, which is very much, it's about all the 18 root vows and the secondary vows. If you don't practice that, then the path will not grow. It will not develop, towards enlightenment. You see. So therefore, with my clear recognition of this, please bless me to practice the Bodhisattva vow with a great energy.
那么我们继续上课呢，在这个功德本颂的本文讲到了发心，这个发心若不学3戒，当知定不正菩提，故应勤发大精进，学菩萨戒起加持。这边重点是说，在这个学习菩提道的这个学习道路上面，如果没有这个重点呢，是虽然发了菩提心，但是呢，必须要建立在强烈的这个戒律的基础上。这边讲到了这个3戒呢，是有别解脱戒、菩萨戒以及密乘戒这3种戒律。那么在这个持守戒律的基础上呢，才能证实菩提。如果没有这戒律的基础呢，这个菩提呢，这是无法去证实菩提的这样的一个根本这个颂里面，我们现在讲的根本颂啊。
Yeah. So, practicing, Bodhisattva vows, taking Bodhisattva precept, then observing Bodhisattva vows, even though, it's quite a disciplined, but it has tremendous benefit to actualize protection and happiness in the present time, then protections and continuous happiness in the future time, including of, actualizing one's own ultimate benefit of Dharmakaya, state of Buddhahood. Then with this practice, you can not only bring protection and happiness to yourself, but you also bring protection and happiness to other beings, whether it's human or whether it's non-human, any beings around you, including to rest of the future times, that you continue to provide contribution of their peace and happiness. And not only that, you will cause the rest of the numberless sentient beings to actualize the ultimate benefit of their Dharmakaya through achieving your Rupakaya, form bodies of the Buddha, which is the ultimate benefit of sentient being. So unbelievable benefits, even though it's a lot of discipline, to practice.
那么这边讲说这个菩萨戒呢，它的这个这边讲说这个为了获取最究竟的这个目的和利益，也就是成佛呢，我们佛子呢，在这个修行道路上，首先是以受持这个 这个三界。那么其中这个菩萨界的这个功德呢，这是究竟的功德呢，是为了此生的利益，以及生生的来世的生生的来世来持守菩萨戒。那么这个菩萨戒持守菩萨戒呢，它不仅是给自己带来最好的保护，也是给众生所有其他的众生呢带给最究竟的保护。那么因为呢这个我们的发心是为了成佛，自己以及众生一切的发心成佛。那么为了证实这个法身为了一切众生证实法身呢而菩萨戒这个是借由菩萨戒的功德，众生可以成就所谓这个佛的这个化现身，而化现身呢是成就法身，也是给予众生最大的最方便利益的是佛的化现身。那么菩萨持守菩萨境界，发菩提心是唯一通向如此功德的这个途径。因此这个受持菩萨戒是带给自己以及众生最大的利益以及最大保护的这个功德。
So some individual may think, if I don't take the precept, then I don't have to break. Since breaking has so much limitations, some people may think like that. The fact is, whether we have taken the precept or not, we have committed those limitations numberless times in numberless lifetimes, in the past. Even in this lifetime, many of the transgressions, not in the form of transgressing as a taken precept, but we committed as an action of negative karma, of engaging in those negativities. The negative side of the precepts. What do you call the negative doings of whatever described through the precept. We have committed numberless times. We have accumulated immense of such karma. So now, therefore, by taking the precept, or even if you don't take the precept, just simply learning and practicing it, it becomes a direct antidote to those specific actions that we have committed in the past. Not only that, it also build or accumulate protection for us not to commit such kind of karma in the future. On top of that, it creates a meritorious karmic accumulation in future quickly for us to take Bodhisattva precept and practice these precepts and swiftly actualize enlightenment. So like that.
这边呢，大家会想说，那么这个受持菩萨戒，以前有讲了，受持菩萨戒有很多的功德，但是呢，不如法的净守也会有很多的过患。那么很多人会想，会有这个问题是说，那么如果我不去守这个菩萨戒，不去这个接受菩萨戒，那就是不会去违犯它，不会去有这个过患损失，不是这样吗？会可能有这样的问题。那么其实呢，答案是恰恰相反。因为呢，无论我们有没有守护菩萨戒，从无始生世以来，我们都习惯性的呢，会不时的在这个身口意上面，一直呢都在创造很多的恶业，这是我们无法控制的，从过去世到现在到将来。那么其实这个菩萨戒，因为有这个菩萨戒的发心呢，其实是这个菩萨戒本身呢，它是可以对治所有这些过患，并且净除这些过患。所以本身呢，其中一个守戒的功德呢，是在守戒的这个功德可以净除这个无始生世以来所有的这些过患那么但是很多人，但是呢同时呢，这个因为菩萨戒的关系呢，也会有庞大的功德，庞大的这个 这个在这个行者呢会累积了无数的功德，因此呢，这个持守菩萨戒呢，在同时对治我们的过患的同时呢，也可以帮助我们累积功德，而且借由这些功德呢，我们在累积道上的资粮，去成就佛果位。因此呢，这个持守比不持守呢要相当的有这个他的持守的功德要非常多过这个不持守的功德。
Like such as scripture in Abhidhamma Kosha, the sentient being, each and every one of us, there's not even one type or one single type of negative karma that we have not committed in the past. We have committed all sort of, entire type of negative karma we have committed in the past. Yes, many of them we have purified through our practices, but many of them still remain as a potential for future problems. Here the point is, all the transgression that we discuss from the Bodhisattva precepts, all of them we have transgraded, not in the form of transgrading as a precept, but as a negative karma we have committed numberless times before.
所以重点是在这个所谓的这个根本戒、根本舵上面的所有的这些戒律，无论我们有没有守护，从无始生死以来，我们已经无数次的毫无选择的已经触犯过很多这些戒律。这是因为我们的身口意的有染，从无始生死以来，我们不断的都在犯。那无论我们有没有在持守菩萨戒，我们其实在行为上面已经一直的在违反这些菩萨戒所讲的这些过患了。而持守菩萨戒呢，可以帮助我们对治这些过患。
So now for those who have taken Bodhisattva vows, and if you transgress it, it's very heavy. But very heavy, not because of you have taken the precept, now you're breaking it, then suddenly become you're in crisis. It's not because of that. You're already much more better off than never taking the precept. But since you have such a privilege, because of you have the precept, if you observe it, the benefit is unbelievable privilege. But if you break, comparison to the privilege you have, the benefit you have, then it is very heavy for you to break, So it's because this have to understand, otherwise many people think why we need to take this vow, that vow. Since we take the vow, then, I will break it, It's not like, it's not like I don't want to take commitment to not to drink. If in case in the party, if I drink, then it doesn't harm me. It is still, it is quite similar actually. It still harm you if you drink anyway, whether you make promise or not promise. Drinking after promise or not drinking after promise is still harmful. So actually, it's a similar thing.
I didn't understand. Didn't understand what's the reason.
You didn't understand the later part or the before?
Early part. Early part.
Early part. Yeah. Oh, okay. Early part, very important to understand. Okay. Early part is after taking Bodhisattva vow, and then when you break it, it's extremely heavy transgression. But extremely heavy transgression, now I don't know how to explain like before. The extremely heavy transgression, okay. It's not because of because of taking Bodhisattva vow, then now you commit heavy karma that which you would never commit if you haven't taken. It's not like that. It is because of the privilege and the benefit that you have by taking the Bodhisattva precept. Is the benefit is unbelievable, great benefit. Comparison to that, then when you break it, is extremely heavy, but still much more better off than you never taken the precept before and continue to commit the karma. That's why I give the example like drinking alcohol, but anyway.
Okay, let me
like
explain that part. Let me try to see. So 刚刚讲到说这个持守菩萨戒呢，它呢功德很大，但是如果你一旦持守了，你去破这个戒，这个后果也是比较严重，会很严重。那么这个后果的严重呢，并不是因为你受了菩萨戒，去违反了这些菩萨戒的这些违反的讲的这些过患呢，这些违反的这些行为，这个后果严重。这个严重所在呢，是因为你有这样的一个机会，我们有这样的一个机会，这样一个殊胜的机会去持守菩萨戒，我们却没有把它认真的相对而去，就好像这样讲，他这样以喝酒来讲，比如说你如果我们发誓说我不再饮酒。但是如果我破了这个，如果我去喝酒自然有喝酒的过患，这个过患对身体的害处，无论我有没有受戒我们有没有受这个不喝酒这个戒，这个害处还是会产生，并不是因为我受了菩萨戒，我不喝酒，喝酒之后才会有后果。而喝酒本身对身体就会有害处，无论我受持或者不受持是一样的。但是我今天如果受持了菩萨戒，在这个基础上不饮酒的话，我不但接受了不饮酒的这个功德，也就是对身体的好处，同时呢，我还增加了个受持菩萨戒本身的这个功德，听得懂吗？所以说这个不喝酒和不受戒是不是有直接关系？有没有这个害处？这一点一定要听懂。
So the conclusion is that taking the Buddhist vow and practicing your very best, even if in case if task great, still much more greater benefit than never taking it.
重点呢，就是接受菩萨戒之后，和这个采取如理的守戒，那么这个功德呢是要多于你不去受持菩萨戒。那同时呢，同样的一个行为去远离这些过患，但是在受菩萨戒的基础上去远离这些过患，相比在这个远离这些过患，没有去受菩萨戒，第一者呢要有很大的功德。
Okay, so we have completed up to the 7. So today we go through 8, which is committing the 5 heinous crimes.
那么今天呢，我们已经圆满了这个这个菩萨戒的第7，今天我们讲第8。
So the 5 heinous crimes are the causing life of killing your mother, your father, arahats, and causing disharmony among Sangha community. Then drawing, with the harmful intention, drawing blood from Buddha. So these are the 5 heinous crimes, which karmic consequences are regarded very heavy. It's very much without interruption will directly, experience the karmic consequences in the lowest civic health or the Vajra health, like that.
I would like to ask if Faye can share the root vows here. Geshe-la, can we hold just a second? I need a second to change your location to be quiet. Okay, sorry. 大家请稍后片刻。So I will wait for Faye to share the root text to on screen. 好，菩萨戒呢，我们现在讲到了这个，上一堂课讲到这个逼迫僧伽啊，凌辱出家僧众，这边讲了这个，今天我们讲第8条呢，五无间罪，杀父杀母，破和合身，杀阿罗汉，出佛身血，五无间罪。
Yeah, so so this particular precept is very straightforward. So it does not require much of commentary or explanation. If basically, even in the ordinary life, if you cause, no question about causing a life of your own parent, even cause a life of another human being, it's a huge crime. So then Arahat is someone that who is absolutely in a high level of path. Then by causing their life is very much destroying the merit, heavy karma. And then Sangha community, whether it's monks and nuns Sangha community, or whether people lay groups that who really cultivate a practice of precepts, then you cause disharmony among them, is one of the most destructive condition to obstacle their practice. It's a very heavy karma. Then of course, with the bad intention, drawing blood, harming the Buddha, is a heavy karma. So whatever action, any of action that you do, any of this action you perform, then directly, it contradicts to the Bodhisattva's practice. So that's how that it endanger the Bodhisattva precept.
那么当然，这个根本舵是非常其实不需要很多的这个解释。就像如文所说呢，这个杀父杀母，这个出佛身血，这些都是非常严重的这个所谓这个恶行。那么包括呢破和合身，也就是说让一个和谐的僧团去破坏一个僧团的和谐，让一个僧团变成这个分开分裂一个僧团，这些都是非常严重的根本的堕，这是我们不用特别去解释，大家可以如文去了解，这是严重的这个无间的罪。
So among these 5 heinous crimes, I think for ordinary people like us, the easiest one to commit is the third one, causing disunity among this Sangha community. So that is very, very possible, So the rest of the others is a very, very little chance for us ordinary to commit. So therefore, when we speak, when we talk about, communities, when we talk about sanghas, when we talk about even lay communities, when we talk about monasteries, nunneries, dharma centers, we have to be very, very, very careful, of our language, because it may create misunderstanding, among people, and that's how start to impact the harmony, and as well as your physical involvement, also has to be mindful. And most of all, your intention has to be very, very clean and clear. not going into a certain group just to check it out their flaws. As a Dharma practitioner, when we join any groups, when we go to any monastery, when we go to any Dharma center, is to strive knowledge, strive blessing, strive to gain practices. Nothing more than that. So otherwise, whether even you don't have the Bodhisattva precept, you commit heavy karma. If you have Bodhisattva precept, then you will endanger your vows.
那么在这个根本舵上呢，我们比较像杀父杀母出佛身血这些呢，一般的人都不大会有机会会来触犯这些根本戒，而在这个根本戒比较容易触犯呢，就是破和合身这一点。所谓破和合身，就是就是对一个这个僧团寺院的最根本的不尊敬。那么也就是使之分裂，也就是说或是诽谤那么这一点呢，我们非常的小心。那么在这个年代呢，大家都在很多，比如说经常会跑寺院呢，或者是经常去不同的这个寺院佛法中心等等呢去这个受持这个去学习，那么要非常小心呢，不要以一个这种为了去诽谤为了去这个竞争比较去观看一个僧团的过患，并且呢去诽谤或者这个批评等等，这种引起这样的一个比如说我们怀了这样一个不清净的心，去为了诽谤，为了去找这个一个僧团的这个过患，为了找出过患而去亲近这个僧团，并且之后呢再去给予诽谤。比如说现在我们到这个道场，再跑到另外一个道场，就看看这个道场的过患，或者去讲一些这个道场的这些僧团的这些讲一些这个过患的话，那使之其他的后面的其他的人对这些道场或者这些寺院呢引起这个邪见等等的，这种呢叫破和合身，这样的一个行为呢，其实是非常严重的根本堕。
So number 9, which is holding distorted view, holding wrong view. So this precept does not require the 4 conditions to transgress the precept. This one and the number 18. The moment you cultivate, the negative side, then you directly transgress the precept. The rest of the other precept, in order to transgress completely, and it requires the 4 conditions, as we discussed in the beginning of the teaching before.
Is number 9 and which one else? Sorry.
Number 9 and the number 18.
Number 18. That okay. That it takes. I'm sorry. Because
number 9 and number 18 does not require even conditions. The moment you cultivate those negative intention, instantly you transgress.
Okay. 那么在这边呢，第8和第18条，第8条呢是这个造物无间罪，这个这个杀父杀母破和合身杀阿罗汉出佛身血这是无间罪，和第18条呢是舍弃普其心，这2点呢，只要你一触犯呢，那就完整的破戒了。没有以前的这个破戒的4个条件，而只要一触犯这个任何这个第8和18条，那就是完全的破戒。
So the Bodhisattva's conducts, very much all the virtues on the path, established on the basis of the foundations of having refuge in Buddha Dhamma Sangha. As a Buddhist, in particularly as a Bodhisattva, without refuge, you cannot receive Bodhisattva precept. So therefore, wrong view here is referring to the wrong view of discarding or denying the existence of 3 jewels. So that's one of the wrong view. There's another wrong view it's a wrong view of denying the existence of karmic law, cause and effect. If you don't have a conviction and assertion of or believing of there's existence of karmic law, cause and effect, then naturally, there's no reason to do good thing for the betterment of result. There's no reason, there's no need to fear of doing bad thing or negative thing because there's no consequences, you see. So whatever the virtues of the Bodhisattva's conduct is very much built on the foundations of interdependent arising, understanding, or the law, cause, and effect, and then the refuge in the Buddha Dharma Sangha with the proper reliance on the correct teacher, which is Buddha, or reliance on the correct advice, which is the Dharma, reliance on the correct examples and community, which is the Sangha. So the moment that you deny existence of that, it directly affects the vows.
边呢，重点呢，这边持有邪见呢，其实讲了2种最根本的邪见。第一个邪见是不相信有三宝，对三宝没有信心。第二个呢是不相信因果，不相信有三宝，代表是说这个最根本的邪见就是不相信有这个佛法僧三宝的存在，也这么讲，也没有解脱，也没有轮回，这是个根本邪见。那这种根本邪见呢，是绝对是这个最根本的轮回的这个最重要的轮回之因。第二个邪见呢，就是不相信有因果。那一个连因果都不相信有的话呢，那代表呢就不会相信有这个行为和行为的业果，也不会相信有果报。那不相信有果报呢，就是不会相信有轮回，不相信有轮回，当然就不会相信有解脱，也不会相信有这个三宝等等。所以这2种是最根本的邪见。那我们刚刚讲在第18条就是对这个第18条讲到最根本邪见呢，就讲到是这一条，就是不相信因果，不相信三宝的根本邪见。
So this precept is also quite danger, to someone who is not stabilized on the path, someone who have not gained irresistible conviction in the Dharma practice, especially when we are in trouble. Then we pray to Buddha. Seems like the problem is not solving. Then you start to think, oh, Buddha is just blah blah, this is not working, Then when the delusion arises, then try to use emptiness, try to use bodhicitta, meditation, but then you close your eye and you try your best, but then it doesn't work. Anger doesn't go away. Then you say, oh, the Dharma emptiness is so powerful. It's the moment even you're just thinking, it's shattered the delusion and karma, but that in me it's not shattering at all, not even moving, Then Sangha, you go to relate to Sangha, and sometimes you see the behavior of Sangha worse than yourself, then you say, oh my goodness, how possible, There's no such thing called Sangha, Then, so because of lack of proper knowledge, lack of conviction, then our practice has been very superficial, and very worldly concern. Then the worldly concern corner you, there's a danger of causing this precept.
那这边呢，什么是一个不相信三宝的一个行为过患呢？是怎么样产生呢？那是因为我们在我们的学习基础上没有建立在一个正确的基础，包括正确的发心，甚至呢，我们这个学习呢是建立在世间八法的被世间八法追求的这种错误的发心的这种情况下呢，很容易呢，当我们对三宝的这个对境产生任何的这种诽谤怀疑呢，我们就破了这个根本堕。比如我们在这个 因为我们的这个学习不够这个踏实，我们的学习还没有下过功夫，因此呢，对我们的这个生活，对我们的心呢，没有很大的这个影响。比如呢，这个我们讲说这个智慧自我空性呢，可以解除一切的烦恼，可以断除一切的过患烦恼。法是这么讲的，智慧自我空性可断万的烦恼。我这修行半天，我这个也想修行空性，但是呢，这个空性对我好像没有什么作用嘛，我的烦恼还是那么严重，并没有像这个法上面所讲的这个佛法是一切的这个烦恼的这个解脱之处因为我自己没有修行好这个空性对我没有作用，到底这个有没有这个说法呢？这样的一种怀疑。或是呢，我们看佛法僧三宝，它是如此的珍贵，但是呢，因为我们看到某一些出家众的过患，这个出家众的行为好像比这个在家众还糟糕。这个出家众的行为并不是很如法好像是充满贪嗔痴。到底有没有三宝？三宝真的可以叫三宝吗？升起这样的一个怀疑，并且呢，升起这样的一个诽谤之心，认为这个三宝并不是究竟智慧，也不是究竟的这个对治烦恼的这样的一种邪见。这种邪见产生，一旦根深蒂固呢，那会带给我们的修行以及生生世世呢有庞大的伤害。这也是根本邪见，根本多之一，邪见。Okay.
So therefore, we have to study well the Dharma. We have to study well. Best, even before taking refuge, we should study Dharma well. Before taking, with some vows, we should study Dharma well. Whatever faith and conviction that you have in triple gems and the Dharma should be by cause of the knowledge, the faith that which driven by knowledge, knowing the actual characteristic of the refuge, characteristic of the Dharma. Then you have faith, and that faith will be irresistible faith. Whatever way corner you will never give up. It will never give up. You see. So, and who don't do that, there's a very, very danger. You see. When you learn about refuge, there's ultimate refuge, interpretive, conventional refuge, etc. Without knowing that, then when you relate to the conventional aspect, then it's so easy to get discouraged and deny the benefit of the refuge. So like that.
因此，为什么学习这么重要？其实应该在为什么如理的学习很重要，特别是在皈依前、皈依佛法之前，或者在这个承受这个菩萨戒之前，应该去如理的学习，因为学习可以带给我们知识，而在这个知识的这个基础上呢，在增加我们对佛法僧三宝的不可退转的信心，在这个不可退转的信心的基础上去持守任何戒律呢，那是最完美以及呢最不容易出错的。所以呢，为什么要如理的学习？我们要知道说，我们要去皈依，我们这个皈依的对境是什么？佛法僧三宝的这个功德是什么？那么这个菩萨戒的这个功德是什么？犯戒的过患是什么？那么因为这个知识，因为了解而产生信心，因为信心才产生不可退转的这样的一个信念，在这个信念的基础上去皈依去守戒，那这个功德呢只会日日的增长。因此呢，这个我们要了解呢，比如说在这个皈依的成就上，我们应该因为学习去了解皈依本身也涵盖了2个层次，一个是世俗的皈依，一个是最究竟的皈依。世俗的皈依对境是三宝，是这个三宝，而最究竟的皈依是智慧证悟空性的这个最究竟的在最自身的这个皈依。比如说，那你要了解皈依，不仅仅是对着一个佛像去皈依，那皈依的含义是什么？ 当我们了解这样的一个知识的时候，经过学习，再去变成一个诚信的佛教徒，那这样的戒律呢，只会带给我们无比的用不尽的功德，而不会呢轻易的升起这个破戒的过坏。
So therefore, we cannot get satisfied. Just superficial knowledge about Buddha, superficial knowledge on Dharma, superficial knowledge on Sangha. Because Buddha's qualities are immeasurable. The more you learn, the more discovery there, the more thing to be known. Dharma also is inconceivable. The more you learn, the deeper it goes. Until you become Buddha, you won't finish learning Dharma. You see, and Sangha. The more you learn about the Sangha, then you learn about the vows. Then even you learn even one single, even the significance of the color, the saffron color, even just knowing the value of that is already, you will be amazed. You will venerate the Sangha. Even just, now there's one person wearing whole body covered with the saffron. Then how amazing it is, because in our time, in the existence, during Buddha's existence of the Dharma, there would be an era or the time called the time or the era of sign. So that time, almost there's no existence of saffron color or the maroon color. You may see just a dot or just one small patches, and when someone see that, you start to get reminded of Buddha, you get reminded of Sangha, and that person is regarded unbelievable blessed, unbelievable meritorious. Such kind of time that until so degenerated of our time from Dharma that it will go up to that stage. So therefore now there's so many Sangha. Not so many compared to the non-Sangha, but it's still quite a lot, isn't it? It's still quite a lot. So so many red colors, so many saffron color. It's just that color alone is unbelievable meaning. So now if you start to learn about their precept, then unbelievable, you see. So therefore, we always learn, study about Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. So that way, then we will have this irresistible faith and only benefit that we receive.
那么这个升起这个不可退转的信心呢，它不是通过迷信，所以可惜刚才讲的一个重点忘了，没有翻译出来。重点是我们在对佛法僧三宝的这个学习，对这个法的学习呢，一定要建立在这个知识的基础上，而不是知识在这个迷信盲目迷信的基础上。那么其实这个法的本身的内涵呢，它是无止境的，直到成佛，我们可以无止境的要学习法，要对法的学习。那三宝的这个功德呢，它也是无止境的。如果我们去花一点功夫去了解他们这些功德呢，那是可以说是像汪洋大海，是无止境的。可以说一直到这个成佛之前呢，我们都必须要学习。举个例子，这个知识的这个海洋对这个三宝，无论是对三宝对法，它是有多深厚呢？举个例子，光是这个一个僧团的僧服上的颜色，我们这个枣红色这个颜色的僧袍，如果你了解这个僧袍枣红色颜色的这个意义呢，你会觉得不可思议。但是我们乍看一眼，它就是穿的黄色和红色以及蓝色，你要了解这个颜色的意义呢，代表什么意义呢？它代表这个整个法的这个来由，代表这个僧团的这个非常的稀有等等的这样的一个来由。 如果我们去真是去学习的话呢，就一定的会产生。
So now then the second.
Sorry, haven't finished.
Okay.
它不会产生呢，它是不会产生这样的，会带给我们对这个三宝产生无比的这样信心。举个例子，在这个佛陀的释迦牟尼佛的期间，这个一般呢，那个期间呢叫做这个手势这个我们打这个手势的这个年代，也就是说呢，它一切呢都是由这个那时候呢没有这个颜色，没有这样的一个枣红色的颜色身袍上面，所以呢，他们只是有一点点的红色在身袍上，而呢，如果能看到这个僧团穿的这个一点点红色的这个人呢，这个居士呢，会被视为是一个极具福报的一个居士，因为他有幸能看到了一点僧袍的颜色，在释迦牟尼佛本是释迦牟尼出家的年代。那么现在那么你想那时候不要说看到这么多的这个僧团，如果看到一个僧团呢，就会视为非常的这个幸运，而且这个人呢是需要有庞大的福报才能看到一位僧团。当然现在呢，在现在呢，有这个僧团呢，有诸多的僧团，我们很容易就能碰到这个僧团一个出家众了。相比情况下，那所以说不可思议。那么当我们不但我们有这个机会能碰到僧团，而且很多的僧团并且呢还有机会去学习他们的戒律，这戒律的意义。你想这是多么难得，多么不可思议！所以说这个法海无边是这个意思呢，就是这个意思，说这个法的这个涵度是多么的深，我们要经过努力的努力的学习，努力的去充实自己对这个三宝的这个了解，对法的了解呢，那才是真的能对得起我们这个现在这样的一个祥然人生。
Okay, so then the second part, again, is quite danger, quite easy to transgress the wrong view on denying the existence of, karmic law, cause and effect. In particularly, when we start to practice more altruistic way, sometimes by doing good things, it doesn't seem like there's a good result it's occurring, especially we have this misconception or the short-sighted idea that if I do something good now, it has to, occur the result right now, and that's short, very, very fast expectation and very short-sighted. We don't have this habit of thinking in infinite, life after, all the way up to Buddhahood. We hardly think like that, you see. So we have this habit. So then, in our day-to-day life, we encounter even within family, even among partner, even within children and parents. By doing so good to them, but the end result is completely opposite, completely, opposite from their expectation. Even though in actual reality, the opposite occurrence is due to, it is similar causes, the negative karma of the past is not a direct result of the good deeds that you have performed. Because in actual reality of the karmic cause and effect, positive doesn't produce, a negative result. You see, only virtuous karma will produce a positive result, and the harmful karma, negative karma, will produce, suffering results. You see, but in immediate level, it is not necessarily to occur, and in some more, there are so many karma which are so intense that it ripens so fast. It ripens within this lifetime, and And in particularly because we carry this samsaric physical body, it is not like in a formless realm. We are in a form realm. Especially we are in a desire realm, but having this form body, physical body. Then we have this very roller coaster like emotion, which comparing to the gods and the formless realm, our emotion is much more roller coaster type. So therefore, yeah. So you see. So therefore, this body and this emotion serve as a basis to experience past karma, and also serve as a basis to experience the condition that you just created. Immediately we experience. Also serve as an abundance of negative accumulation to suffer future. It's like three. It's like is the basis of three disasters. So like that, you see. So therefore, in that kind of experience, then we think that, oh, I did so much good thing, but good thing doesn't prevail on me. So many obstacles come in me. I pray so much. I did so much charity, but my bank balance is getting less and less. Even though teaching say the more charity, the bank balance will improve, but it doesn't really. They say ask to practice patience, but I've been practicing patience, but I'm becoming more ugly and ugly. How come? They say ask to offer flower. I offer so much flower, but then it says that karma says that you will make me more beautiful, but it is not really happening. Then say offer so much drastic that you have a perfume smell, but my bad smell, more and more bad smell to the body, etc. So you find like, oh, seems like karmic law, cause and effect is just blah blah. It does not exist. The moment you think like that, you deny like that, it causes the precept.
那么这边呢，首先呢，这个有这个邪见的这个对不相信业果的这个根本邪见呢，是这个对我们众生是最伤害最大的一个这个邪见。那么首先呢，这个不相信业果呢，就是不相信业报。那么这是因为处于大家呢这个对这个目光啊，我们的眼光的这个短见，看到呢都是眼前的这些行为，比如说会想到说啊，这个好人应该有好报，对不对？坏人有坏报，好人有好报。那么如果这个不相信业果的这个邪见建立在说，如果好人有好报，我做的好事为什么没有马上会成就？我做这么多的布施，我的银行是空空如也啊！我今天做了这么多的好事，但是我还有这么多的灾难，因为这样的一个看到只是眼前代表什么？这一世，现在这一世的这个果报，看不到将来，或者看不到这个来世啊，长远的来世的这些这个，因为处于这个心急的想知道所有做任何的这些善事或者任何的善行呢，都希望有这个现世报的这样的一个急切的心态。出于这样的邪态呢，就会生气，引致升起这个没有因果，不知道说我们因果呢，我们现在的这个格西刚刚讲说，我们现在这个有染的身体啊，其实呢它是三合一的一个将来灾害的一个大的容器。我们现在这个报身，我们所受的这个身体是一个报身，这个报呢是由过去的业报所融合的。我们现在所经历的所有的福报也好，所有的恶报也好，所有的顺的也好，不顺的也好，都是因为过去的这些业力所累积的。我们现在受报，所以你现在所受的一切是过去的这个业所致，包括呢现在这个身体呢，它也是将来创造将来福报以及将来果报的一个容器。那么也是这个，它不但是在经历过去的这个业报， 也在创造将来的业报，而且当然在这一世呢，也在享受过去所有的福报，所以是三合一的一个灾难的容器。因为我们现在所创造的一切的这个果报呢，在将来是经过这个身体所创造，而这个业呢，它是有很多不同的这个行为，特别呢，业呢，它是有4种果报，业呢有4种果报，那么将来的果报呢，是一定只有会在将来才会去这个忍受，才去这个承办。因此呢，这个不可思议呢是有这个业报这回事，是这样的情况所以因为出于对这个业的不了解，我们会觉得说并没有这个果报之良所以呢因为这样子呢，才会升起了有这个业不存在的这样的邪见。
Whatever kind of experiences that we encounter, whether it's suffering or whether it's happiness, the complete, to actualize complete cause to deliver that particular experience, whether it's just minor or great, in order to deliver that experience, that result, the complete karma has to be accumulated for very much many lifetimes from the past. Nothing is immediate. Whatever in immediate level that you accumulate is just a fraction, which contribute as a condition to the karmic imprint that we already carry from long time. It's very much like planting a fruit tree, like avocado tree. Just to get a fruition of avocado tree, it takes about 4 or 5 years. And until you get the fruit, every single day you have to nurture the plant from the very seed to until then. Just because of you have such a fertile ground and such a great seed, and you just plant and you want the immediate result, the avocado is not possible. Not only avocado, none of the plant is possible. It requires so many factors, cause and conditions. So therefore, if we have this understanding, then we will not have that short-sighted idea. We will not be, we will not have this roller coaster-like emotion, very reactive, towards every single experiences. Just little good thing, you're so happy. Little bad thing, it is so sad. When you have a good understanding of karma, karmic law, cause and effect, then you can able to help to sustain your inner peace. Like that.
那么这边讲到说呢，如果我们对这个产生对业正确的了解呢，这可以对我们有很大的帮助。那我们首先在我们生活中呢，就不会呢，因为这个现世的所有的这些轮回中的所有的种种对我们生活、对我们心理的影响，这些上上下下，高兴不高兴，快乐不快乐这个幸运和不幸运，我们一般人都有很大的心理的这个反应当做了好事时候呢，就有很大的这个期望，有好报，很高兴有好报的时候很高兴，一旦呢一切有些不顺利的时候呢，就很不高兴，就很难过，都很辛苦。这些对轮回的所有的我们现世中所有业的所有的好和不好的显现，我们一般的反应呢都是大起大落。那如果我们对这个法和对特别的因果呢产生正确的了解之后呢，那一定可以帮助我们把我们的心安静下来， 会平和这些大起大落这些反应，对轮回中一切的现象大起大落。好事来的时候不需要太高兴，不好事来的时候也不需要太不高兴。这是一个真正修行人应该能平和的了解，说一切都是业的显现，一切都是因果，一切都是缘起性空。那了解这样的时候呢，自然我们的心就会趋于平安，趋于安和。所以呢，对业的了解会帮助我们心理上的一个健康的一个建设，建立我们心里呢升起一个平和的一个平和的这个做人的一个态度。所以对业了解是了解业的真谛是非常重要的。缘起性空，什么是缘起？有缘起才有性空。那么缘起呢，是建立在因果业律的这个规律上的所以学习很重要。
So that way, then you will have a bigger perspective relating. When you engage in situations, you will have a more open heart. You will have many different perspectives. So you will not have a narrow-minded kind of conclusion. So that's how that you can help yourself to, stabilize and secure, inner stability like that.
那如果能这样的话，我们就会有一个比较广阔的心态，去这个对无论是人生还是对自己修行有个广阔开阔的心态。那么这样开阔的心态，一个健康的心态，也会帮助我们的修行，帮助我们过日子，帮助我们一个健康的人生的态度。
In most cases, that when you do good thing for others, in most cases that you don't get an immediate reply with what you expect. In many cases, some more that you get a negative reply, and there you have to understand that the perspective of karma that I've just explained, that the result is just right. That negative reply is in fact is not because of you have helped them. It's because of the karma, that the negative karma that you have committed from long time is ripening back. Whatever the benefit that you offer, it didn't wipe away by that negative reply. Whatever good deeds still reserved, as a condition to many other similar good causes. So eventually the result, the benefit will ripen to you, like that.
那么这样的一个健康心理，比如说我们讲说要做好事应该有好报，有的时候我们做好事并没有好报，我们去帮助一个人，却受到别人的这个烦恼的一个反应。那碰到这种情况，一个正确的了解就是说，知道说做的这个好事，帮助这个人的这个因果，它是不违的，是一定会，它这个功德呢是留在你的银行中，你的这个功德银行中，将来呢是会成熟的。而这个你帮助的人对你不单没有感激，而以这个恶言或是这个恶行相对，那这个业呢，是因为你以前种下的业，你以前有种下这样子不善待别人的这样一个因缘，今天成熟在这个身上，虽然你帮助他，却得到他负面的一个反应。了解这是一切都是因缘，这一切都是业果的报应。那么这样子了解了缘起，才能把它化空，对吧？所以这样的一个了解，碰到事情的时候，基于对因果缘起的了解，它可以说是一个最好的心理学，最好的帮助我们去诠释我们人生中所有的经历，无论是好的还是不好的，非常有用，非常有用的。
So in our day-to-day life, before we do something, we make prayers. In fact, the prayers and practices is something that we do all the time. We're supposed to do all the time. But let's say that, today you have some project to deliver, then you go to the altar and you pray. And if the project success, when you come back and immediately go to the altar, say, thank you so much, you really works, I pray to you this morning and you deliver it, so thank you. You never have an idea about you never thank your all the previous virtues accumulations, all the beginningless lifetimes of your reincarnation that who have accumulated so much practices. You never thought about that. You have related to so many Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and sentient beings, come up to this day to complete, to success of your project. There's so many numberless contributions. You never have idea. Just go to that altar and today's altar, this morning's prayer. You thank you. But then if the project didn't work, then very much you won't visit the altar again. Maybe at least few days the water bowls are dry up. Then Buddha become very lonely. I think individually may have all sort of this kind of stories, and that shows how short-sighted, how small-minded that we are. We are completely out of the zone of understanding of this. The unimmeasurable karma, cause and effect, interdependent arising. All this is completely aware. We are just simply. Always get freaked, always get, how to say, always get electric shock by emotion, like electric shock, boom, boom. So easy to get upset, so easy to get happy, so like that, you see. So therefore, we ourselves will know how we used to react, And sometimes we have one particular statue, you happen to kind of focus as if only this statue helping you, like that. The rest is just ignored. So only today's Buddha is like care about you, yesterday, day before, they never care about you, like that kind of thing. Yeah. So when you want to bring into practical level, then we have to examine our own way of, how we behave. So then we try to change from there,
那同样的道理呢，我们这个短视的这个心态呢，包括我们做这个做这个对三宝，去这个对三宝的期望也是一样。当我们供佛的时候啊，我们呢在我们如心的供佛去求佛，哎呀，请加持我这个计划，加持我这个计划可以成功啊！如果我们一旦成功以后，我们就非常高兴啊！阿弥陀佛，非常阿弥陀佛，对这个佛像呢非常的高兴。然后哪天，或是呢哪一天呢，所以我们就会广做供养。然后呢哪一天呢，我去求一件事情，一直呢没有任何的这个信息啊，没有任何反应，心里会想，诶，这个佛像，这个佛陀并没有加持我啊，心里甚至会跟这个佛像去赌气啊，我这个拜好像没有什么用，供养没有什么用，这个水也不用供了。那可惜说呢，这样的心态起来呢，说不定呢，这个水也不供了，我们这个佛堂的水不供几天了，那佛陀也会很孤独的在这边，也没有人去给他供水，心里想说你心里嘀咕的这个佛陀怎么没有加持我啊？没有马上都是处于这种现世的、短视的。什么事情都要马上得到效果的这样一个期望，这样一个执着。那这样的执着呢，不论是向三宝去祈请，向佛陀祈请，都是处于这样的心态。所以呢，可惜说这个我们这个为什么会有这个大起大落啊？这个好好坏坏、大起大落的这样一个心态呢？就是因为这种短视啊。无论我们做的任何的善德呢，需要马上看到结果，没有想到将来。那么因此呢，要把这个心要放下，无论是供佛，无论是这个甚至开玩笑，刚刚格西开玩笑说，在我们的佛龛上有几尊佛像，可能你会觉得有一尊佛像，这个加持都是从这尊佛像来的，且旁边的这些佛像并不怎么样，而是这个中间这个佛像是唯一他这个可以给我很多加持。那这样的心态，所以供水的时候呢，哎呀，这个只对着这尊佛像去祈请，其他都忘记了。这样的一个这个得失这个得失的这个心态呢，千万不要的。所以我们这个修行一定要把心打开，知道说这个一切呢都是由过去的 因缘所致。那么现在做的一切呢，也都是会促使将来的好和不好啊，没有这个所谓这个没有马上可以这个现报的啊，不是这样一个心态，要放开这样子一个执着的对现世紧紧抓着不放的这样的一个心态。
Yeah. So therefore, whatever we do, whatever we think, whatever we speak, whatever we do, we take Buddha Dharma Sangha and karmic law cause and effect as a judge, as a reliance. Then you perform your deeds. You say, there's a saying, Kunjo sum the lejum de pang do sum. It's like kind of pang. It's like evidence, or Kunjo sum Buddha Dharma Sangha lejum de is karmic law cause and effect. Then whether people trust you, don't trust you, blame you, doubt you, from your side, you have done rightly. The evidence is karmic law cause and effect and Buddha Dharma Sangha. Then you will never do wrong in the sense of karma. People's perspective may have all sort of perspectives. That doesn't matter. So that's, as a Buddhist, basic practice is to be done like that. Refuge and karmic law cause and effect. Then you do think everything become right.
所以呢，我们一切行为应该以因果业力、因果规律呢为我们的这个评判。我们所有的行为呢，是因为了解因果业力而有因果的法则作为我们的行为的评判，知道说我们所做的都有因果给予最好的一个评判。知道这个道理之后呢，我们所做的呢，以这个在正确归因，在正确了解依止因果法则的这种情况下这样的一个发心下呢一个真正的佛教徒是在这样的一个这样一个发心，在这样的基础上呢，他去身口意的一切的言行呢，是建立在这样的一个基础上的。如果是这样子呢，也这个一个遵守因果法则，正确升起皈依之心，正确的皈依这样的一个基础上去这个行想经历任何事情呢，那这样呢，可称为一个如法的佛子心。
Okay, so now number 10 is, I think, most very unlikely to us to commit, destroying places such as towns, which is destroying country or even just one house or monastery, nunnery, hermitage or whatever, by fire, bomb, pollution, through black magics and so forth. Then you commit heavy negative karma, you transgress these precepts like that.
好，第10个根本多，毁灭城宇，攻打毁灭城市居住，这是一个根本多。也就是说，你去摧毁城市居住，这个居住的地方，这个是任何居住的地方，众生呢，不只是人，众生居住的地方。
Then the number 11 also quite rare to commit, but this one I think very danger to Dharma teachers. Then and also even among the students, who without having good knowledge and skillful means, skillful ways to share your understanding on emptiness, and you just with the limited understanding or even with the wrong understanding on emptiness, then you start to talk about emptiness to other, can danger this precept, which is teaching voidness to those untamed.
第11点呢，是向非法际说甚深法，对不适当的这个容器、不适当根器的众生宣说甚深佛法，产生邪见，自生邪，应该是产生邪见。这边这一点呢，一般呢是对这个佛法的老师，对佛法的老师啊，这个上师们呢是比较会对弘法的老师啊， 会比较适合的。这边意思是说，这个还没有在证得真空性，或者还没有适当的这个证悟呢，对这个还没有缺乏根基的众生去讲授、去传授，比如空性这一类的甚深的佛法他们呢无法了解，并且产生这个邪见。也就是说，对这个讲课的这个传法的上师或者老师，在自己的修行还不足够的这个基础上去去宣讲甚深的佛法。
The reason is if you don't teach skillful way, according with the mental dispositions of the listener on emptiness, that may trigger fear of nihilism, like losing everything, it becomes non-existent, or losing self, losing aggregates, etc. Then bring fear. Then also may actualize wrong view, to give up, the path that which is in fact exists to be practiced. Then also cause someone in the name of emptiness to criticize the Dharma, or criticize the Dharma. So especially criticize the emptiness of wisdom as a false wisdom or ignorant, then a heavy karma. So because of that.
为什么这一点有深厚的这个业果呢？是因为对这些基础还对空性这个法还没有升起任何基础的这些信众去讲解，或是讲法的师父并没有具格，没有具备这个功德，那么会引起这个听众呢对空性的误解，从这个空性的这个智慧呢会误认到这个不存在，也就是这个极灭派的这样的一个什么都不存在的这样的一个误解和这个邪见。那如果升起一个学者一个学生呢，一旦升起这种邪见呢，是非常的对修行呢将会有致命不可退转的一种这个过患的。所以呢，这个空性呢不能的轻易的对不具格的就不具备这个功德的，还不具得基础的这个听众呢，去宣讲空性的甚深法这为什么会有这个道理？就是为了怕这个误入这个邪见的这个之途
unlikely that any of the other teaching, especially teaching on emptiness, teaching on Tantra, without having full knowledge, confident knowledge, you cannot simply try to teach other, cannot simply try to, suggest other. Even though, even you're able to pronounce emptiness, able to introduce emptiness to even one person is unbelievable merit, because that is the essence of the spirituality, the Dharma. But without the proper knowledge, without the complete knowledge and proper knowledge, if you share, you teach, really can cause a huge obstacle to the listener, on the path.
那么，因为其实呢，宣说空性呢，它是具有极大的功德的。其实一个在这个空性的智慧，一句的空性的智慧呢，可以尽除万千劫的这个障碍。那么一个具格的师父去对一个具格的弟子去宣讲空性呢，这是一切诸法的这个之顶就是具备如此功德的。但是呢，在这个还没有具备这样的一个信念的这个弟子去讲呢，反而会引起呢这个听众庞大的障碍因此呢，这个空性不能轻易的去宣讲。
Okay, yeah, so like that. Okay, thank you. So I will stop here for today. Thank you. So we do dedication.
我们现在做
yeah. So whatever merit that we accumulate, as like usual, how we dedicate the similar way. In short, we dedicate just like the Bodhisattva, Charesi Bodhisattva, Samanabhadra, Buddhism Manjushri, how they dedicate, how our gurus would dedicate, we dedicate just like that. And especially dedicate, there are so many natural disasters going on, war is going on, sicknesses, are going on in people. So we dedicate for all those purposes, okay?
那么我们现在做回向，首先呢，把今天文法的功德呢，回向给一切的如母有情，回向给一切的众生。那么首先呢，在世界上处处的回向所有的这个天灾人祸，一切的这些不吉祥，并且呢回向给一切的亡者。
Yeah, and those of you who are regular in my class, you already know how I used to dedicate. So everyone is very familiar with that. So to dedicate more detail in that way.
所以大家知道，一般的这边的老学员都知道说我们如何去回向，请跟着格西在线上回向的时候，我们在下面一起的跟着回向。
장조 선조ren 보제 마제 반am 제주제 겨와니 밤에 바양 고네 고도 배워줘 돈이 다와를 보제 마제 반am 제주제 겨와니 밤에 바양 고네 고도 배워줘를 니 다와를 보제 마제 반am 제주제 겨와니 밤에 바양 고네 고도 배워라이쇼 도서 장제 장원 야베된 전요 배배 고조도 보제 조정 거벨레면 도도 받아서 되제 권도 샤벤쇼 지절라메 고제라든 지당과 텔레조조 제바다 로산 대베드면 사슴지 도베 문제 다도 제주제 겨와고도 양달라마다 담에 제제 발라 론주제 사달람지 연대라든 도제 장제 고만요도 쇼 파마슴제 담제 된다 대주징에 로담제 다도 동화다 장조 sem바가나 소조 대다 군je 모란도 심제 내바지니 바도 내래 타주 로베네 말을 다도 좀 매버쇼 잠베 바워지들 gem바도 고도 삼보데 안 대신 제 대다 군je 지조 달로 자와데 다담제랍 동호도서 제베 자와 담제도 고와가나 주동아 바다 다지 제베 자와데 군 삼보제제랍도 고와라 예 점대데 디 자바다 좀 안도 저거서 남마다 두니 자바라 차도 전서 와서 좀 고도 삼보라 차도 다야도 오미들 어부네 좀들들 자미서 다야도 오미들 어부네 om들들 자미서 다야도 오미들 어부네 좀들들 자미서 다야도 오미들 어부네 좀들들 자미서 다야도 오미들 어부네 좀들들 자미서 다야도 오미들 어부네 om들들 자미 좀 대지바라 좀 안도 저거서 님메라 비도 이제 자바라 차도 좀 대지바라 좀 안도 저거서 뭐나 뭐나 저거들 자바라 차자로 menjoze jabe jenanda dende lo amebe demala daje lazanda be namda be nego dobyo je nyimondele sendele nyime koyandele jini tado tele kunjo somje daje jo. Oh yeah, thank you very much. Take care. Thank you. Sheshe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Geshe. Thank you, Maida. Thank you.
Good
Bye.
night.
Thank you so much,
Geshe
Geshe.
La, good night.
Geshe-la, we are already.
Thank you, Geshe La, good night.
Good night.
If you would stay for a second, so there is a chance Rinpoche will come. So we are at the offering room in Bodhana. There's a very good chance Rinpoche might be coming to the room. Lama Zopa Rinpoche in the